Hey, what's up? My name's Bill Streeter, and this is Lo-Fi St. Louis.
2, 4, 6, 8, rock and roll, rock and roll. 2, 4, 6, 8, rock and roll, rock and roll. 2.
Today in Lo-Fi St. Louis, I have the amazing Dr. Popular.
My name's Doc, that's short for Dr. Popular. I'm a professional yo-yoer, illustrator, clothing designer, nerdcore rapper. Right now I'm out here in St. Louis doing a show at the City Museum called Missouri State Yo-Yo Contest. This is the first Missouri State Yo-Yo Contest that I'm familiar with. I used to live out here about 7 years ago, and this is my first time back. I'm just here for the weekend doing yo-yoing. I live in San Francisco. I do tailoring and stuff, kind of full-time there, and then in the side I also do professional yo-yoing, and yeah, enjoy yo-yoing out there and traveling around because of it sometimes. As a professional yo-yoer, the sort of things that you're going to do, birthday parties / bar mitzvahs, and there's people who make entire careers out of doing corporate events. Those are usually sort of what I don't mind the birthday parties, but the corporate events are the sort of thing where you can pay your rent in one night and stuff like that. So actually the more money you ask for, oftentimes the more they kind of appreciate you as an artist. Then there's also trade shows. You can do trade shows, and you can sit at a booth for like 6 hours yo-yoing, and people come by and you give them free yo-yos. That's another one of those, just like all your month's rent in one day. But I also own my own yo-yo store, and so kind of the more known I am in the yo-yo community, maybe the more likely people are to buy yo-yos from my store. Between all of those different types of gigs, with an occasional like commercial like shoot in LA, or you know, like stand in some movie or something, between all that stuff, that's kind of what a professional yo-yoer does. I got started yo-yoing when I was 21. On my 21st birthday, I was living in Nashville, where I'm from, and I decided to fly up to Olympia, Washington, because at the time I just got this idea that like K Records and Kill Rock Stars and oddly enough Yo-Yo Records. So I just thought, like, if I just flew to Olympia, Washington, I had some contacts with people at K Records and stuff, you know, and I had some meetings with them, but I didn't end up getting signed. I did end up stopping in the Space Needle and picking up a yo-yo there, just because I wanted a souvenir, and it was 50 cents cheaper for the yo-yo at the Space Needle than it was for the Snow Dome. So I bought a yo-yo, played with it, and when I came back to Nashville, this guy was opening up a store that day who all he sold there was yo-yos. And he hired me on the spot because I had a yo-yo with me, which made me an expert. And he quickly made me a regional manager, and I was traveling around teaching other people how to yo-yo. And the whole time you're just standing at a mall yo-yoing, and so you just get, you know, tons of practice. So that's where it all started, was just trying to get signed onto a record label. And all of a sudden, I mean, I probably never would have moved out of Tennessee. You know, I was happy there. And all of a sudden, like, you know, I edit video, and I, you know, do this and I do that, and all these extra things that I learned just from yo-yoing. This is my yo-yo case. This is a hyper yo-yo case from the last big boom in yo-yoing. Supposedly like every 7 years there's a big boom, and you can get all sorts of cool stuff, including like underwear and stuff like that from yo-yo companies. The case is mostly filled with my own yo-yos. I really only use like this yo-yo, which is the Doc Pop Bolt. So I have, you know, tons of them. But I also have some of my two-handed yo-yos. Two-handed yo-yos usually are slim. You have two of them, and they're meant for doing looping tricks. These yo-yos are meant for one-handed play, and they're obviously kind of the inverted shapes of these. These are meant for catching the string in. Every time you hit the string, it goes right into the gap. So these are mostly what I play with, but I just recently started kind of doing two-handed again, because everybody wants to see two-handed yo-yoing whenever they see yo-yoing. This is my newest yo-yo that I've gotten. It's made by a St. Louis yo-yoer. His name is Russell Andert. This is called the Baby Dirt. It's his miniature yo-yo. It's just tiny compared to most yo-yos, and it's amazing the way this thing plays. I've got a bunch of sites on the net. I've got drpopular.com for my yo-yo business, and I've got illustration sites and clothing sites. So I just recently got docpop.org, and that's just docpop.org. I've been trying to get docpop.com forever, and it's this Christian chiropractor out of Florida has it. His name's Popkins or something. So docpop.org is like my portal. Like if you go there, you'll see my Flickr account, my MySpace, and then you also see my Etsy account and all that stuff.